Hey y'all. I know we're well into Vlogust and I've been vlogging every couple of days, which has been helpful for my comfort in front of the camera, I guess. I went to the botanical gardens today. I'll insert some clips from that. It was really beautiful and the kids had a great time and it wasn't too scary except when we got to the bridge. I've also been reading A Sorceress Comes to Call, and nothing so far has really happened. I'm like 142 pages in and nothing has happened, but it's an enjoyable nothing, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm gonna cook some dinner and read a little bit more and hopefully do something with myself tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but we'll see. Oh, I'm also listening to Hunger Pangs by Joy DeMora. I'm listening to the, I think, Fluff and Fangs version, so it's non-spicy, I guess, which I don't know that I needed that, but it is what it is. It was just whatever came up on Libby. I'm looking forward to listening to more of that, but I realized I can't finish an audiobook every week like I wanted to because it's like 14 hours per book. It's like 2 hours a day that I can't commit to, but I can definitely do like half an hour to an hour a day. So hopefully every 2 weeks I'll finish an audiobook. Okay, so instead of cooking dinner, I started reading some more, and it's kind of funny that I said on page like 142 nothing had happened, because on 144 something definitely happens. I'm still reading it, but I just thought it was funny that like I was like, oh, nothing's happening, and then something happens.
Neil. Ooh, Dad, should we go?
So I am kind of struggling on BookTube. I don't know what I expected, but it's just so hard to get views, and even if you do get views, people aren't really watching to the end. So I'm feeling a bit disheartened. I'm like 9 videos in, I think. I'm hoping that it'll pick up soon, but it's just I don't know if I'm doing it right or if there's something more I should be doing. Maybe I should have books in the background. I actually do have books. I promise I own books, but they're mostly like in places like in windows where you can't really see, or in my cart, which is behind my desk. And I try not to hoard books. I know that's like a big thing on BookTube, is hoarding books and having like massive TBRs. And I'm not a minimalist, but I'm trying not to fall into the like capitalist trap that is book hoarding. I do want to support authors, and I do try and like buy books that I think really deserve the credit, but also I just use Libby or Kindle Unlimited to like test out books before reading them, so that I don't have to buy a whole book that I'm not going to enjoy. So that's like my DNF pile is actually just Libby and Kindle Unlimited, and not so much physical books. Although there have been a couple of physical books that I've DNF'd. I think I'll take the kids on a walk and maybe look at Halloween decorations again. I'm so iffy on buying Halloween decor because it's so early in the season, but at the same time, it's gonna get, like, everyone buys up all the good stuff. So I want to buy as much as I can right now. Yeah, my son is here in his pink pants and pink helmet. Anyway, I should take him outside and his sister. And yeah. Four stars, maybe 3.5. I don't know, it was good, but there were so many issues with it. Like, there were so many characters that never really did anything, and just loose ends that were never tied. I wanted more out of the ending. And I feel like the first half of the book was really slow, and then it started picking up towards the middle, and then it just like sped up really fast at the end. And I don't know, I wanted more punch out of it. Yeah, so 3.5 to 4 stars. It's a good book, but not one I'm gonna keep. So that was a failed mission. I tried to get some video games for the kids to play with for the rest of summer. All their friends are out of town and they don't have camps or anything, so they've been getting really bored. There's only so much bike riding we can do. Yeah, so I thought I would just buy them some games to keep them entertained, but Best Buy only had the Switch, which we already have, and I don't like because they just switch between games, buy new games on it, get really distracted, and I don't know, there's no control over it, and I'd like a little more control over what they're playing. So I'm hoping to get, like, I don't know, Mario and Pokemon or something. I'll probably just look for a Game Boy online and hope that it comes in time, or in a timely manner. There's not really a time limit that it needs to come by, but I'd like it to come soon. There is a Bluey video game, which I thought was really cool on the PS5, but I don't want to buy a whole PS5 just for one game. I also would like it to be handheld. I want it to be able to be played on the go with Henrik at gymnastics while Addie does her class, and I think he gets really bored. So it would be nice if he had something to do on the go. That'll be my mission for today, is to find adequate video games. You can tell we like Pokemon in this family. So I'm in the playroom now because the kids are in my office, and we just had a friend over while they were playing with Legos and Barbies. I tried to look up old Game Boys, but it's still like $100 for a Game Boy Color, and then $100 for one Pokemon game. So I don't think I'm gonna be doing that, but then I thought maybe I will get them like a computer and they could have their own Steam games. So I made a Steam account for them and looked up some games. There's like Bluey, Putt Putt, Nancy Drew. There's a lot of older games on there as well as new games that I'm pretty excited about. It's just a matter of getting a computer, which is the hard part. I don't think I'm gonna invest in that just yet. Maybe for Christmas or birthday, so we won't have it in time for summer. But I did get them headphones so they could listen to games on their iPad quietly, which is what they're doing right now while I film this. And we just had dinner after our friend left, or kind of while she was here and then left. Sounds like their grandpa is gonna take them tomorrow for a little adventure, so I'll be buckling down and getting my essays done. I have 2 again this week, so it's a lot to do. I did finish the discussion board posts already, thank goodness, but the essays are worth like 300 points out of 1,000, so if I don't do them, I'll get a C in class. And I do really, really want an A, so I have to do well on them, I think. They're just worth so many points. I have done some reading as well, but I'll talk about that in another video. So look out for that one coming soon. It might actually, I might post that video before this one, so if you see a childhood favorites video, that's the one that I'm talking about. Maybe I should have filmed that video from this room, because this is the playroom where the kids are supposed to be, but instead they're in my office. Fancy that.
On the day, we have revived ourselves this morning. We went to Good Coffee, is that what it was called? Yes. This morning, and grabbed a coffee, tea, all that stuff, and we just got ready. We're in our little outfits for today, and we are waiting on Shaughnessy and
So it's Tuesday and my in-laws have the kids today, so I need to finish 2 essays. And I'm just like bashing my head against the wall right now. I don't feel like writing an essay. I don't feel like going through all of the changes of my previous essay. I just don't want to do it. But it's the last one, or the last 2 of the class. So after this, I'm like free for a couple of weeks before the next class starts. I wish I had a bit longer of a break between them, but because I did summer school, there's no break. I can't even do my makeup today or like wear real clothes. I'm tired. I don't want to do this. Yeah, we went downtown to Powell's Books, not Powell's Books, no. We went downtown to Elliott Bay Books, and I really love Elliott Bay. I wish we had gotten to spend more time there, but we were on a parking limit, so just about an hour to have sandwiches and look around. I did buy 3 books, which I'm excited about. The first one is Homicide in Holo Holo. I'm trying to read more Filipino authors, and this one just seems really fun. I'll make another video on that later. And then I picked up The Perils of Lady Catherine de Bourgh, which also just looked really fun, and I read the first couple of pages and it didn't irritate me, which normally Jane Austen type stuff does. So hopefully I don't get irritated by the rest of this book. Not Jane Austen herself, but like books that try to write in the Jane Austen world never get the voice right, never get the tone right. It's super frustrating. And then I think this is a horror book, A Botanical Daughter. It's about an unusual pair of gentlemen hidden away from the disapproving tattle of Victorian London. So it's two gay dads and their Frankenstein-esque daughter. So we'll see how that goes. I thought it would be good for September, October read, so hopefully that'll be coming up in my TBR. That's all I've got for this vlog. Like and subscribe, and then leave a comment if you made it this far.